Hello everyone, it's Circalda again, and we're back for another video where we will be reacting to more video game music. I am joined, like the last time, by my father here.
Good evening, everyone.
And last time we did this, we listened to video game music of different genres and types, kind of just getting a general feel for how the medium interacts with music. But today we're going to focus on a very specific type of music. Instead, we're going to be looking at video game music that just goes hard. Metal, rock, all the kinds. And I've chosen 10 tracks from 10 different video games to let you kind of experience and see how they sound in comparison. So are you ready?
Let's go do it.
So this first track here is from Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun. And it's a title track called A Good Day to Purge. So here we go. So, what do you think of that one?
I thought it was good. It started off kind of slow and rhythmic and with some great guitar. And then it felt like a staccato when it started going, okay, we're getting ready to chop things up. Right. And then it kind of kept building on that momentum.
So this particular track is simply the title piece. It's what you listen to when you load up the main menu. You haven't even gotten into the game, and this is the first thing you're hearing.
Yeah,
Which I think it does a great job of setting the tone.
it does.
The game itself is a very loving tribute to old classic arcade shooters, in completely down to style and play in gameplay. The next track is from a very popular games called Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. In this game, you are playing the swordsman cyborg ninja Raiden, and you are basically fighting terrorism, essentially, of other warriors who are, again, in this dystopian future where everything's cybernetic, the war economy is a focus in of itself.
Okay.
And this is a boss theme. Every boss in this game has their own unique song. This is one of the most popular. So what'd you think of that one?
It's called High Energy. Go for it and don't slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. was good. It was real good.
Yeah, the track plays for this particular boss who's known as Jetstream Sam, and he's pretty much set up as your as your main rival. And the dynamic between the two is very interesting because neither of them is certain why they fight. They just know that they have to fight in the world that they've been created for.
Okay.
But at the same time, they're like, we like fighting. It's what we're good at. So it's this weird dynamic between them.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a fight. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's even the game, the way it's played. It's a duel. It's not like a straight up fight anymore.
Okay.
The next one is called PT1X12, and this is from Atomic Heart, a alternate universe where the Soviet Union developed robots, and there's a whole theme park essentially dedicated to showing off the amazing future where robots will help you. But of course, the robots go haywire, and you have to fight to get out of there
Okay.
and survive. And for anyone who knows more about the game, I'm keeping the summaries as simple as possible.
Okay.
So here we go.
Oh, damn. My head's spinning.
Yep. So you remember the movie Incredibles? Remember the Omni Droid, the big robot ball? That's essentially what you fight when this is
so
playing.
Okay.
It's spinning around all over. It's literally trying to roll and crush you underneath it.
Oh, okay.
So you spend a lot of the time dodging and waiting for it to open itself up to attack.
Feels like it's Megastorm is coming.
Yes, this thing is, it very much feels like a storm.
Okay, yeah, got it. Lots of energy.
Oh yeah. The next track is called Find Your Flame. This is another vocal track. This is from the Sonic Frontiers video game, where you are playing the fastest hedgehog alive. You're exploring various islands, and you have to defeat titans, massive robots that are protecting something and preventing you from reuniting with your friends. And all four of these titans have a metal theme to them, which was something I had never thought I'd hear in a Sonic game.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's do it.
Okay. What was your impression of that one?
Oh, okay. So that was a little overwhelming in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of mellowed out at the end. Felt a little more harmonic.
Yes.
It was just completely disharmonic in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can
Yeah.
slow down in the morning. In the beginning, it was just
Yeah.
like
The
hanging on.
that keyboard going like crazy.
Yeah,
It very much, I think, though, the Discord kind of plays into that for just grabbing your attention, which is pretty good because the metal music in this thing almost comes out of nowhere in a way, because the rest of the soundtrack is pretty calm or explored or atmospheric. These fights, though, they go all out.
they do. And it's not very comfortable.
No.
Yeah.
The next track, and by the way, for anyone watching and wondering why we're cutting them off so soon, this is to avoid any potential copyright issues. You can always listen to the full soundtracks on your own. And the next one is one that's very near and dear to my heart, the Halo theme, the Mjolnir mix.
Milner mix.
Yeah, Mjolnir, of course, is the name of the hammer wielded by the god Thor.
Of course.
Yep. So here we go.
Let's do the Milner thing.
Okay. How did that hit you?
I think pretty good. It's actually what was less destructive than previous ones, so it was easier to listen to follow. So actually, I quite liked it.
Yeah, this one's different from the other previous ones because it's actually a metal translation, whereas the other themed tunes have been completely built around metal. This is adapting the original Halo theme, but putting in metal and electric guitars and such into it.
Okay.
So that's why it sounds more harmonious to you. Because originally the whole thing is orchestral, which they still kept some of that. Like the drums were clearly orchestral, the vocals are Gregorian choir, but then the rest of it's been replaced with this guitars and other stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very different to the others. But this was actually the first piece of like real kind of I stepped into this world of metal music for that and for many others.
That was good.
The next one is from a game called Command and Conquer, and it's known as the Hell March. It's a strategy game where you're basically a general.
Okay, that's not bad.
Okay, so that's the Hell March. Impressions?
Yeah, I thought it was listening to a German war movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing the march, right, and
Mm-hmm.
general making his commands.
Mm-hmm. The opening even had marching. Like I don't know if it's actual marching that they recorded or if that's an instrument they're using to sound like marching.
Yeah, it sure did. So
Mm-hmm.
it was
But
well done.
yeah, I think this is one of the oldest pieces that I've got in this playlist. A lot of these are relatively new in comparison, which I can feel like the sound quality you could kind of tell maybe, but it still sounds amazing.
It was like a throwback. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But well done.
Yeah. The next one is from a game series called Armored Core, and this is the 6th entry. Basically, without getting too much into the story, you got mechs, you fight in mechs. Ultimate power fantasy.
Mix.
Mechs, giant robot battle suits.
Oh, okay.
So think of like a transformer from the Michael Bay movies, but you're piloting that.
Okay, cool.
And you're battling other ones at the same time. Okay. So that's Mechanized Memories, Armored Core. What'd you think of that one?
So, I mean, I saw the subtitles, right? So it was a bit cheating there. So I could understand it. I think it was okay. You know, it's
Yeah.
not one of my favorites.
No, I can understand that. It's interesting. I think part of what may be a little difficult, why it doesn't hit as well, is it's being sung in Japanese. And obviously metal, you have to adapt the music to the language, which I think metal it tends to be a little bit more strong. Metal goes great with like German or Russian or English. Japanese though, because it sounds more lovely, it's more soft of a language. I feel it does. There's something doesn't quite mesh as naturally.
Okay.
So it's much harder to get right. So I agree with that. It doesn't catch you the same way.
Yeah. Okay.
The rhythm is good though. I like that.
It is.
Okay. The next one is from Doom. You are the Doomslayer, the ultimate soldier, and you are fighting the forces of hell. The demons are arrayed against you, but you are the one they fear.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And this track is called the BFG division, which stands for Big Fucking Gun.
That's what I thought it stood for. Perfect.
Do you feel like slaying some demons?
Well, I certainly got into the rhythm after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't. The beginning was a little weird, but then it started getting into groove.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
It just
If we didn't have concerns about music strikes because companies are always very protective of their stuff, I'd let us listen to the whole thing without interruption so you could really take it all in. Because this is a very dynamic piece of music. It's what you saw in the footage. That's the composer Mick Gordon in his sound engineer lab where he's working on the track. And he talked about how this music was so different from previous metal tracks that they've used because it's completely adaptive. The music will respond in real time to what you're doing. So you're not listening to a track that's just playing in the background. The music is live responding to you on everything that you do.
yeah, it's interesting.
So like the howl that you heard, which I love that howl where it goes like, I could hear that vocally, but it's interesting hearing that whine in guitar essentially. Yeah. Okay, the next track is one of these pieces that really got me started to listen to metal music in video games. This is from Call of Duty Zombies, and Treyarch commissioned the metal band Avenged Sevenfold to write a song for the game, and they featured it in the game, and that I now listen to a lot of Avenged Sevenfold. So this is an original song that they made for the game, which is really cool. It's called "Not Ready to Die."
Avenged Sevenfold coming up.
What'd you think of that one?
Good stuff. Yeah, nice. Good music. I think good vocals, good guitars. Yeah, it was pretty. How do you say? Yeah, melodic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it helps because they're an actual metal band, so it's not just one person composing it; it's all of them doing their thing.
Yeah.
So they're like they're professionals in
That
metal.
comes across for sure. Yeah.
I really like the opening too. It was very. It gave me like Dracula vibes. It was very operatic, very.
Okay, you get some weird vibes. So,
Well, it sounded very operatic. There was something operatic to it that
Okay.
gave me that vibe.
So, how do you get from operatic to Dracula?
It's because a lot of Dracula, they use music that sounds operatic. It's also like Castlevania and other games that do that.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, no, I liked it. It was good.
Yeah,
Really good.
the opening reminded me a lot of like almost organ music. That's why I say, and that's what I associate with it. The last track I have here is called "Bury the Light" from Devil May Cry. And this is the theme song of a character called Virgil, who is a swords-wielding, half-demon, half-human.
Okay,
And this is his theme song.
coming up party, huh?
Okay, that was Bury the Light. Virgil's battle theme.
So my take on that is it didn't feel as a big battle theme to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was more musical than most of the other pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's just my impression here.
Interesting. Yeah, there's four different themes of that in this game. They kind of it's interesting that they bounce around a bit in genres.
Mm-hmm.
This one is Bury the Light was a bonus one that was included with down DLC
Mm-hmm.
and the Ultimate Edition. So it kind of takes a blend from all previous three tunes.
Okay.
So that's why it's more musical. I think it's the most complex of them, at
Right.
least. It's interesting though because I noticed the opening was also very quiet, just like the Not Ready to Die. It gives it a moment to simmer.
Mm-hmm.
The explosion though when he just goes, "I am the storm that is approaching." I have heard so many people snip that piece just for that alone.
Okay, so that was a big one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all that is. These are all video game music pieces. So, what do you think of? How do you think metal's doing in video games? Just having heard all this, like, what's your overall impression?
I think it's good. I like metal. I think it adds to video for sure. I think they were all kind of different tastes. You know, some I like more than others.
Mm-hmm.
But at the foundation, I like it. I think it's a good addition to the genre.
Yeah, like I said when we did our first video on this, it's interesting seeing how these genres are taking on their own different forms in video games.
Mm-hmm.
It's also because it's different within video games. Obviously, you have to make the tunes differently because you're playing a game. Some of them have to be longer, some have to be shorter, others are very dynamic. It provides an interesting challenge to it. So it's fun for me seeing how all these tones are adapted.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So it's a different world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So in the future, we'll try a different genre altogether. Or maybe we'll go back to a varieties and we'll pick up from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it was good to do another one of these with you, Dad.
Well, thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun, and let's rock on.
Yep. So everyone, see you until the next video. Bye-bye.